Good evening everybody, it is Charlie and welcome back to another video on the Chatting Leeds YouTube channel. Hope everyone's had a great week so far. It's finally the weekend and it's finally time to get into your pre-match content. Yes, Leeds United play on Sunday this week against Nottingham Forest away at the City Ground. So 2 days before the game, we all know what that means, don't we? It was Jesse Marsch's press conference earlier on this afternoon. So based on the team news that we now know from that, I'm going to try and predict who I think he will start with in the game, who I think the initial starting 11 will be. Just before I get into that, as always, please smash that like button. Please subscribe if you're new to the channel. At the point of recording this, I think we're 90 away from hitting 2K. So 90 of you that are going to watch this video, please do me a solid. Just tap that subscribe button. It's free and it will really help me out. And of course, share all of your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below, as you always do. Right then, from Marsch's press conference, we now know. Obviously, it was confirmed yesterday, wasn't it, about Rodrigo, which is frustrating. Obviously, against Accrington, we were 3-0 up, cruising in the game against a very poor League One side. Even though they scored that late consolation goal, it was never really in doubt, was it? After about the 70th minute mark, we didn't need to bring him on, but obviously he brought him on. He's now sustained an ankle injury. He's had surgery and he'll be out for 6 to 8 weeks. So, yeah, as I say, really frustrating because he has sort of been that guy for us this season, hasn't he? He's scored 11 or 12 goals in all competitions this season now as Rodrigo. So, but I guess the positive is that obviously we've got Bamford back fit and he seems sharp, he seems raring to go, which is good. There's Ruta, obviously there's Nonto, Somerville's back, Cooper and Adams are both fit as well. But in terms of the attacking line, as I said, Bamford, Ruta, Somerville, Nonto, you know, there's Harrison even, you know, there's options there. So, obviously, based on the news, I'm going to try and predict who I think he will go with. As I always do, I'll also say who I think should start. But let's just get into it. So, I'll go with who I think first. Obviously, in goal, it'll be Ilan Meslier. We don't really need to go into that, do we? But the back four, obviously, it's an interesting one, isn't it? Because we've now let bomb scare Diego Llorente leave. So obviously, in terms of a right centre-back, obviously Cox suspended. I do think it'll be Ayling, Cooper, Verber and Pascal. Now I say that because I think Verber is capable of playing as a right-sided centre-back. I know he's left-footed. I was even thinking at one point, could he play Rasmus at right-back and move Ayling into right centre-back with Verber? But then I thought, I don't want that. I think, obviously, Cooper's captain is fit. I think it'll be Cooper and Verber at the back. Then Pascal at left-back. We could see Junior Firpo, but as I feel now, I'm going to say we won't. So yeah, Ayling, Verber, Cooper, Pascal as the back four. Now, Marsch did mention that Weston McKennie is in contention to start, which for me translates to he will be starting. So my midfield three, I'm praying, is going to be Rocker and Adams slightly deeper, with Weston McKennie at the tip of that, a bit further forward, playing as that box-to-box midfielder. And I just think that midfield's got great balance to it. I do. Mark Rocker's the technically gifted out of the three, the better passer of the ball. Adams is there intercepting play, breaking up play, tackles, feeding the ball in to Rocker or even Weston McKennie. And then you've got Weston McKennie who likes to chip in with goals and assists offensively, but can also get back and get involved with the tackling with Tyler Adams as well. So I think it offers great balance and I think it's a midfield that can really work for us. And then the front three, now this is where it gets a bit interesting. So what I think he will do Oh, it's so difficult. Which it is a good headache to have, don't get me wrong. I'm going to put my neck on the line and I'm going to say he'll go with Rutter on the right, Bamford through the middle, and I think he'll start Willing Onto. And I say that just for his recent form. What I want to see, and I think I've said this on a previous video, and I said it on Twitter as well today, Rutter, Bamford, Sinistera. Now, people might go, what? No Somerville, no Nonto, no Harrison. Harrison, for me, is a really good option off the bench. Somerville, yes, he's scored a few goals of late, and so has Nonto, and he's been playing really well and getting a lot of recognition from that. But they are still really young. Rutter's young, which I get the argument for that, but 35 million quid, you can't just have him sat on the bench. Or maybe because Rutter, his first game, his first set of minutes was in the FA Cup, he might go with maybe Nonto on the right and Sinistera on the left. Who knows? I think if Rutter's fit and match fit, I think he'll start with Rutter, then Bamford and then Nonto. But as I said, moving forward, against Man United, 100%, Rutter, Bamford, Sinistera. We've got to play our best possible team against the scum, 100%, because it'll be a tough game, and whatever happens, we need our best players out on that pitch. There might be people that comment in the comment section down below about Brendan Aronson. For me, he's needed a break, out of the side for a while now. And I think with the formation that I think we're going to set up with the arrival of Weston McKennie, I think Brendan will have to drop out. There's potential there. I'm not writing him off completely. I don't know if it's the system. I don't know if it's just him or his attitude, mentality. I don't know. Physicality even. I don't know. But he definitely needs some time out of the side. And hopefully when he enters the fray again, he'll be a lot better for it. So then, that brings us to the end of tonight's upload, guys. It's just a short one, as always, with the predicted 11. But yeah, that's who I think Marsh will start with against Nottingham Forest on Sunday. Of course, I will be back with my match preview tomorrow night at about 7:30 on the channel. So make sure that you tune into that. There's plenty of content, obviously, over the next few days with games coming quick and fast this week. Obviously, there'll be the Forest post-match after the game on Sunday. There'll be the final say on Monday / predicted 11 for the Man United game. Pre-match Tuesday, post-match Wednesday, then another. It's just going to be Man United content basically throughout next week. So make sure that you stay tuned. Hit the like button if you've enjoyed this video. As I said at the beginning, 90 people who are watching this, just press that subscribe button for me. It's free and it'll really massively help me out in getting to 2K, and I will be very, very appreciative. And smash all of your comments, your thoughts, opinions in the comment section down below as you always do. And I'll see you in the preview tomorrow night. Cheers.